and salutations. It makes no sense, but I never know how to start off my videos. So I'm just going to say greetings and salutations, and let's just go from there, okay? I am currently 16 months locked, but my lock journey is actually coming to an end. However, I am going to start over my life journey, but right now it has to come to an end. So let me guys show you why I say it's coming to an end, and we can kind of just talk about that, and then we'll go from there. So I'm gonna show you this one. I actually combed out this one and I combined, and you can see that's why it's so tightly wrapped. I did combine that one together, but my hair, I don't know, I'm gonna like pull. So my sides are not as bad, but you can definitely tell. I know when you get more like to the front, like all throughout my hair, I have patches of, it's not as bad in the front as what it is. Okay, so like here, actually I have a bald spot somewhere in here. I have patches all throughout my head. So some are, it's a combination of breakage, and then it is a combination of actual, like my hair came out. So, like over here, this is definitely broken, okay? Some of these are broken. This is broken. This is broken. You can look at my blocks. You can see how much of a difference this is compared to what my actual lock is. Y'all, my hair was never like this. My bases are definitely thinning out. So now they're starting to get a little smaller. I combined several, but since I worked out, they came apart. I didn't use my hook to like not thread them, but like hook them together. On all of this, on this side of my head, this is not broken. This is actual hair that has fallen out, okay? And it's slowly. I hope I'm in the picture. I'm just running my mouth. It is slowly coming back in. So like this whole side, even when I go like this, I can feel I have hair missing. I can feel my bases are weaker. Up top, it's not as bad. Over here, it feels a lot fuller. Over here, I can definitely tell where my hair is thinning out at. You can even look at these and see, like this one, I feel like it's yet holding on for dear life. Compared to how it started, and this is how it is, this should not be. I actually have a bald spot. I don't know if hopefully I'm in the shot, if you can see. I have a bald spot right here. And yeah, so like I said, you can just really look at my hair. You can tell this side how much it has really came out versus this side. What happened, I kind of mentioned it, talked about it before. That's like a stressor spot for me. I started to notice it. All right, so real quick, let's see. So let's start with like with my beginning months. I honestly didn't have any issues. I started with the comb coils. I talk about them a lot. I put them in my description. My aunt, she helped me do them. Started off like that. I got locks because I was tired of doing my hair. Honestly, I'm at the place where I just don't want to do my hair anymore. I don't have time to do my hair anymore. To do that or cut it all off. But I always wanted to explore the optional locks, and so I figured now's the time. One day I woke up, started binging videos, and I just knew like I didn't even go to church. Like I was prepping my hair. And that's how I ended up starting my life journey. And when I started them, like they were like the length was cool, and then my hair, it definitely shrunk up a lot. It definitely shrunk. When I started working out, like my hair, like it started off a certain length, and then it just started to draw up, and I was okay with that. I was okay with that. Now I can say when I first started my life journey, I was very insecure. I don't say very, but I was insecure about some of my blocks because I really wasn't sure exactly how they were going to turn out. I watched a lot of videos, but for me personally, I always make sure to keep my hair texture, my hair density is different from everyone else's. Some of my blocks I split in half, and I put them back together, split in half, put them back together. Ben was like, girl, if you don't leave your hair alone. So I ended up leaving them alone. The whole bottom row, I did split those because again, I didn't know how they were going to look. I knew they were going to swell. I knew they were going to bud, but I just wasn't sure. My texture in the back is a little looser. It's still coarse, but it's a little looser in the back than it is like the rest of my hair. you know, first month was cool. I was retwisting my hair every like 4 to 6 weeks. I did not wait so much time to shampoo my hair, y'all. I shampooed my hair like the second week. I couldn't take it. It was driving me crazy. I just put on the wig cap since my hair was shorter, and I started off with the coils. I shampooed it really well. I skipped the conditioner, and then I did my first retwist. After I did my first retwist, I was like, okay, like I can do this, right? And then, you know, same thing, my hair would be cool, and then so many days and weeks would pass. Again, I work out a lot, I'm a runner. And so my roots were just instantly, I never thought to interlock. I personally like the retwist look. I just never thought to interlock my hair. And so by the time my third month came along, I really started to notice like the budding was happening. And I was like, oh, bet. I even had people like, oh my gosh, like, how is your hair doing this already? And I was like, doing what? Like, honestly, I just thought it was something normal. And so I noticed the budding, and that's pretty much what my hair was doing. I noticed it was growing, it was budding, it was flourishing, it was cool. This is the part of the Loc journey people don't want to show you. They don't want you to see this part. They want you to see the glammed up look. It's not always this glamorous. Like, so glad I'm married, because I would not be getting a man. Y'all see this? You see how much fuller it's looking? Let's go to the other side. You see how much fuller like this is looking? Like, this is what I originally like wanted it. I think like month 7 came along, and I colored my hair. So prior to my locks, I colored my hair. That video is on here. I colored like my sides. I left like the whole rest black, whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm ready for color. So I colored just the top half. So I colored like a chunk of this, what was already black, and I used semi-permanent. I used Joy Coat. I colored this purple, and I colored my sides blue. It was cute when I first got it done, but then I started to notice I felt like I condensed my locks too soon. I felt like, now they still look full and look fluffy, but like when I first did them, honestly, y'all, if I would have never colored my hair, my locks would probably be like, they would probably appear to be fuller than what they are. I toned down a lot of frizz. I love the frizz. I embrace the frizz. Frizz is something you really can't get away from with locks. It's going to pop up anyways. But again, these videos are up, so you guys can always go check those out. After a while, my blue wasn't the way how my blue was fading. I didn't like it, and I didn't even get like all of my blue. So I went over it with I did not record this one with Reckon. I think it's 1AB. It's like an ash blue, like a blue black or something like that type of color. I did that, but I left this top alone. So this is just honestly like faded out, like bleached hair, as well as, I mean, the purple stained it. So that's why it kind of has like a red tip. I also have like a red undertone. I would like retwist my hair every 4 to 6 weeks. There were a few times a longer gap because I didn't like pay attention to dates, or I had like certain events coming up, and I was like, well, I can just like stretch it out. I did a lot of like head wraps, headbands, hats, or I just let it be free. It's just a part of it. I would spray my hair with water. Sometimes I would use lavender water or rose water, or just like regular water, like drinking water. I was oiling my scalp maybe like 2, maybe 3 times, depending on how I was feeling, but like about 2 times off the week, on my scalp. I'll do like random, like just like massages like this throughout the week. Nothing like spectacular. But it wasn't until December hit, I was like 10 months. That's when I really started to notice my hair, like the back of it started to come out. I've had my hair fall out back there before, so it's nothing new to me. And I noticed it. I was like, why my locks seem so thin? I started looking. I was like, oh my gosh, right? So I started to realize, I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? I always want to undercut anyways. I've had an undercut before. So I said, why not? Like, why not rock an undercut with my locks? And so I want to say, like, about month 11, that's when I did my undercut. But in between then, I even noticed, even just like the middle, how much it came off. Now I showed y'all there's a difference between actual like break. Over here is broken. Over here is when my hair actually fell out, and it was like it's falling out upward. Okay, so there's two different things happening in my head. So yeah, so I'm like, okay, so I kept doing my retwists. They say if you retwist your hair too much, it'll thin out. If you don't retwist it enough, it'll thin out. It's one of those, you know, they be saying blank if you do, blank if you don't type of things. That's just kind of, it's like, it is what it is. You have to do what's best for your hair, okay? And so a lot of it, I think for me, also have to do with my hair was dry. Sometimes I didn't really take care of my hair like how I should have. Or even if it was just like, there was one particular way how I was tying up my hair, it was really like drying out, so I had to switch over my scarf. So I think my hair was more so dry more than anything, and not dryness, and it wasn't from the color. The dryness is what really broke it off. I don't care if you have type 1 hair. If your hair is dry, your hair is going to break, okay? You have to keep your hair moisturized, hydrated. Also, I really wasn't drinking water like I was supposed to, okay? A lot of things that we consume comes out. As time went on, I kept noticing it getting thinner and thinner and thinner growing up. Actually, I'm done crying about it at this point. It's just, it is what it is. So it started getting thinner, as it was growing up some more, and which brought me to the point of combing them out. And I'm not at the place where I want to cut my hair. So we're just going to comb them out. Like I mentioned, okay, so this one, like I said, was it this one? Was it this one? This one, I did end up combining together because yeah, it was weak, and I thought that I was going to like go like every other. That's the original plan, was to do like every other, kind of like combine them. This middle part is perfect. Like it really is perfect. But that's what that was the original plan. But the more I feel my hair and how it's just, oh, that's a cute picture. Okay. Sorry, y'all. The more I like feel my hair and I realize what it's doing, it's like, it's okay. You know, it's okay to start over. I will be recording it. I will be posting it. And I guess that's all. I don't talk long enough. Yeah, so that was my journey. I will definitely do more videos on my new journey, on my new set, and we're gonna figure this thing out again together. But I guess that's all. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are locked, if you watch this, if you are locked, if you got some tips and tricks for me, please help us out, especially going into my new set. And I guess I'll see you guys when it's time to comb my hair out. Bye.